So we'll continue with the roles of entrepreneur. Today we're going to go into running and expanding a business. As soon as the business grows, as an entrepreneur, the business is likely to stop right, like I said, right? As soon as the business grows, it is important for the entrepreneur to start thinking about the functional aspects of the organization. So you're going to launch, it means you're going to launch the product. You're going to launch a product or you're going to launch the business. You're starting a business. So in the course of starting our business, it is important for entrepreneurs to start carrying out their functional roles. And what are those functional roles? I'm going to read for that anyway. After the launch, entrepreneurs become engaged in running the day-to-day running of the activities of the business. As business becomes bigger, the functional roles of entrepreneur increases. So after the launch, the entrepreneur gets involved deeply about the business. So in the course of getting involved, it means at the end of it all, it's going to succeed. So the success of the business does not end the commitment of an entrepreneur. It starts from there. So that is when we start thinking about the functional roles of each entrepreneur. So the first thing is about financial management. Finance is the disbursement of cash from where we have it so much to where we have it little. That is what finance is about. So it is important for a business to be able to manage its finance well. Because if you are unable to manage your finance, then you won't be able to continue the business. So finance is crucial. It's very, very important. It's pivotal to running the business. So I wrote financial management. This involves the decision about fund. The entrepreneur must decide about cash flow, payments, and other financial obligations of the business. So what comes in, what goes out in terms of finance or in terms of cash has to be decided by the business. If it's unable to manage it well, the business might fail. So that is financial management, which is one of the functional roles of entrepreneur. Do we get it? One of the roles of entrepreneur is financial management. They have to make decisions about finance. So you might do it yourself, you might have to employ someone experts to do it. But it is important to know that the business cannot be run without a proper financial management. Is it clear? Is it clear, please? The second one is administration. And when we talk about administration, we're talking about keeping records about the events of the business. So records in terms of, are you complying with the norms? Are you complying with the rules and regulations within the policies of the organization and those of government? And are you giving government, the tax authority, the necessary information to be able to get you what you have to pay for tax? So this is what administration will do. They manage people, resources, and the compliance about the organization. Do you understand administration here? The admin. They manage people, they think about resources, they keep records of events in the company. Because these records are important, because these are the things they use when it comes to compliance, and these are the things they use when it comes to tax authority, because they have to pay tax. So the admin work on that. That is where we have the human resources department inside the administration. Is it clear? That's another functional area or role of an entrepreneur. The third one is marketing. Yes, we have the product. They know about our business, they know about our service. We need to continuously inform them, increase their awareness, remind them about the product. That is the only way we can continue to sell. Because if you are not doing that, your competitors are doing it. So you have to be up and doing if you really want to remain competitive in the market or in the industry. So that is where marketing comes in. So I hope the business must be able to figure out how it can increase its sales compared to competitors. You're not the only one selling. And we are all selling to the same customers because there's no customer in heaven. So if you have to continue to sell, if you have to get more customers here, it means you have to do more of marketing than your competitors. That is the only way you can increase your market share. And if your competitors are ahead of you, then you are losing out customers. Do you understand marketing here? So what you have to figure out, whatever way you can sell your product more than those of your competitors. That is about marketing. Is it clear? Is it clear, please? Yes. Another role is purchasing. We're going to have suppliers, yes or no? We have to buy resources, we have to buy raw materials, we have to buy components. And because of buying these things, we need to understand, we need to find a cheaper supply chain because that allows us to remain competitive. Most of the time we might not be able to increase price based on the fact that we're in a very competitive market, which means our prices are supposed to be set low. Yes or no? So the next thing is about how we get our supplies. We should always find a way to get a cheaper supply compared to other suppliers. If not, we won't be able to sell at a lower price and remain competitive. Do you understand purchasing here? It's a functional role too. And the next one is managing people. As soon as the business grows, it is likely that more workers are involved. As a result, the entrepreneur must be able to develop skills needed to manage and motivate people. The business is expanding. When it was small, yeah, you might have just 2-3 people controlling it. But as soon as the business becomes bigger, it's important for you. You're going to have more staff. And having more staff means you have to manage people. So as entrepreneurs, you have to develop the skills necessary or needed to motivate and manage people. If not, it will go out of your hand. Because if you cannot manage your workers, then you won't be able to be productive and profitable. Do you understand managing people here? And the last one is production. Yes, we already know we are producing, fine. But production does not complete until it gets to the final user. So it means customers are the kingpin. So their feedback about what we produce makes our production effective. So whatever we are producing, we have to produce quality. So look at what I wrote here. Production, this is a crucial aspect of a business, as this is where customers derive satisfaction. As a result, a business must ensure it gives quality all the time. So whatever we produce, it must be quality, because this is what customers will buy. If we buy today and we find out that it lacks quality, we won't come back tomorrow. Yes or no? So for you to retain your customer, for you to have customer loyalty, whatever product you produce must bring about quality and satisfaction. Because it is only when they are satisfied they will return to you. So production, quality product brings about customer loyalty. So these are all functional rules of entrepreneur. Any question about it? Thank you.